Oh, and you definitely want to jump in because just this past weekend, it was the inaugural Parklines BMX tournament, which saw some of the country's best, and I'm talking about pros and amateur BMX riders, battle it out for the top honors this past weekend.
Yeah, now one of the most creative and innovative BMX riders in South Africa is announced this morning. His name's Murray Loubser. He's topped the heats and finished in second place on the weekend. And he's joining us in the studio to tell us more about this up-and-coming BMX event. So let's give a big round of applause to Murray, man, brother. Welcome to the studio. How you doing? Yeah, man. Woo. Dude, congratulations, firstly, man. That was an awesome result this weekend. How are you feeling?
I'm stoked, eh? It was good, and yeah, it was a good time out there. Happy to be here.
Oh, it's good to have you, man. And it's awesome for us to chat about something which I believe is a first for South Africa, talking about this Parklines tournament that happened this weekend. Can you tell Mzansi a little bit more about what went down, what it's about, and why it's, I guess, so important to SA?
I mean, it was amazing, honestly, because it's the first event we've had in so long, obviously with COVID, like over a year. And it was so nice just to see all the boys from Durban, from Cape Town, from Jozi, just all getting together again and riding. I mean, that was actually the highlight of the event.
Yeah.
And obviously getting to compete with each other was also fun. And yeah, I'm looking forward to when that comes back more full swing, because this is the first event of this year.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was really sick.
So you've been itching for a long time, so this has been a good opportunity to just let that creativity out, yeah?
Yeah, it's so fun.
I can just imagine everyone just showing off all the new things and tricks they've learned. And I mean, you're one of the most innovative BMX street riders that South Africa currently has. And I think there's a fearlessness to it that many of us aren't brave enough to even attempt to do. But where did your love for BMX start, and how did you get into it?
So I actually went camping with my family when I was about 15 years old. And on that farm that we camped at, there were two sons that had BMX bikes, and they had built these jumps. And I saw the one guy do a backflip, and I was like, I have to do that. Like, there's no ways I can't try that. And then for my 16th birthday, my parents bought me a BMX. I had been riding mountain bikes before, but then I got a BMX, and then I just kind of rode it every day. I'd get my schoolwork done, and then just go ride the whole day. And actually not much has changed since then. kind of just ride bikes all day.
And look at where it's taken you now, man, chasing that passion. It's so awesome to see. But let's talk about something crazy, because I believe BMX is slowly becoming a part of the Olympics, potentially. Is it something that's big in SA? Is it a potential for South Africa to make the Olympics, or is the culture kind of different? What's happening out in Mzansi?
So yes, BMX is in the Olympics, and this year would be the first year that it's officially in. The thing is, from my viewpoint, I ride street, and that's you compete in park inside the Olympics.
Okay.
I do try ride everything, but I'm not pushing my competitive level in park. And I feel South Africans, we have a few riders that could potentially actually go for it. But they do need to get out to all the qualifying events firstly, which is the feast competitions all around the globe. And then we also need the training facilities, which Parklines Park is actually the first park, it's called the compound, where they could probably train, because they've built a foam pit recently, and they have a setup that's somewhat translatable to the parks they'll be riding in the Olympics. But as a whole, South Africa still needs more parks that we can train on. If you compare it to the States or the US, they have amazing facilities to train on.
So we still need to catch up. I mean, this was just the inaugural, the first one to be hosted in South Africa. What are some of the other competitions or events that you'll be taking part in?
Well, yeah, Parklands just happened now, but I'll be going to Estonia if COVID allows in August, and I'll be competing there against guys from all over the world, and that's a street event. But yeah, this year already in South Africa, we had to cancel a bunch of events because of COVID, but next year they should all be back, and that'll be cool.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
crossing fingers indeed. And of course, we don't have to say goodbye to you yet, because we've got a cool event happening right here live on our show. You're going to be showing off some of your skills. You definitely look the part, man. You look cool. You look like you're so calm and collected. So I'm so interested to see how you put your skills to the test on the bike. And we're going to get a first-hand chance to see that, guys. So don't go anywhere. Our professional BMX rider, Murray Loubser, will be showing us some of these famous tricks right after this.